Do you guys have auditions? There are no auditions at Comedy Masala. It's very easy. You just step up, prepare 3-4 minutes worth, and it's an open mic, so you just get up and tell your jokes. That's what it is, and that's how we've grown it. And we found lots and lots of fantastic comics along the way. Our next comic, it's always a very special night for me when we have a debut. And the next comic who's going to come up, it's his first time ever at Comedy Masala, first time ever doing comedy. It's a debut. Comics remember the first time on stage for the rest of their lives. It doesn't matter how good or bad they've become, but the first time is something that they remember. At Masala, we're loving and supportive. He is going to be covering his set in an article where we're doing something special. It is a lot of fun, and I hope he's going to stick around and join the Masala family of comics. So, ladies and gentlemen, please be loving, be supportive. That's the Comedy Masala way. For the first time ever doing stand-up comedy, please welcome on stage, Visa!
How are you doing? Okay, I just learned something today. I mean, it's my first time here, right? And the first thing I found out about Comedy Masala is that you cannot trust Pakistani people. because see, I'm not even a comedian, I'm actually a writer. And then, so I came up to Umar and I was like, hey, my editor wants me to do a piece about stand-up comedy. And I'm like, so Umar, can you give me, I'm new to this, right? I don't know what to do. So I'm like, can you give me an easy slot? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll put you after someone who sucks. I'm like, seriously, that's not fair! Seriously. Anyway, this isn't my first time on this stage actually. I'm a musician by right, I'm a bass player. And I now know what I should play as a bass player. I realized that for 5 years I've been playing bass and I have never known what kind of bass line people like. Now I do. Alright, so my name is Visa, and if you've just met me and you just heard my name, I bet you this is your thought processes now. His name is Visa. Hey Visa. Yeah. Where's MasterCard? I'm like, dear God, you are the creative genius of a lifetime. I have never heard that one before. Not since kindergarten or primary school or secondary school or JC.
Swipe it down, you long asshole.
What? What? Sorry again?
I didn't say anything.
I didn't hear that. Anyway. That's my girlfriend, by the way. She's really supportive. She is. She's sick, right? You called me out. I'm gonna call you out now. This is how it works. We met when we were 10 years old. I'm 22 this year, right? And I'm Tamil, right? And she's sick. I mean, like she is sick in the head, but she's also Punjabi. And do we have any sick people in the house? Any Punjabis? No? Okay, let me update you, okay? It's like, there are the guys with the guys wear the turbans and they have the bangles and shit. And basically, no, they are cool people, they're like a warrior class, like Alexander the Great and stuff. But, so basically what a lot of non-Indian people don't realize is that Indians are not just racist motherfuckers when it comes to like Chinese people or white people. We actually hate each other. Right? It's not just like across the border. It's like I'm from India, my grandparents are from India and his grandparents are from Pakistan. We go to war. If there's no war, like India probably needs a military to distract people from killing each other. Because they'll be like, my daughter is not going to date a Tamil boy. If she dates a Tamil boy, I will commit suicide. And then I will kill her. Right? So yeah, my girlfriend's dad really doesn't like me. It's been 12 years and we got together in 2003. So we've been together for about 9 years. She's the first girl I ever dated. I'm the first guy she's ever dated, so... So I've never been with another woman ever. So my range of experience is very limited. But it's good, right? Intensity, depth, rather than extensiveness and whatever. Yeah.
Stop talking.
And so once her dad saw us standing at a bus stop and Tampines Interchange, and he went batshit crazy apparently. I don't know why, we weren't doing anything, we were just standing at the bus stop. So it's not funny actually. So he did the Indian dad thing, right? Which is beat your kids. That's what he did. It's not funny. How dare you be rude? So she got beaten up and she's stubborn like right? And then so she came over to my place, like scars and everything. I was like, oh my god, shit, what happened? So and my parents are quite conservative, you know, I always thought like they are very traditional and whatever. Like my mom's just super nice, like, oh, have you done your homework? It's very nice, good, traditional Indian woman. So when I brought my girlfriend home and she was like beaten up and shit, and my parents were there, and I was like thinking, how am I gonna tell my parents? And it's so dramatic. And then my parents were completely fine. And then they were like, oh, are you okay? Do you need a place to stay? Do this, do this? I was like, how come my parents are so nice about it? And then I found out that like 30 years ago, my dad actually eloped with my mom. And I was like, you know, like your whole life you think that your parents are these really boring, uncool shit. And you're like, I'm gonna rebel, you know, I'm gonna have a crazy romance, I'm gonna play in a rock band. And then you find out that your dad is 5 times more badass than you ever be. That kills shit, you know. It's like my dad was like a gang member. He came to Singapore from India when he was a kid, and he like started this garbage disposal company thing. He would like smoke up, and he would. Yeah. So what happens is I was going through his stuff, right? Like I was cleaning out my office. He runs his own business, and then I found all these old receipts and stuff. And there's like all these, you know, like it's not arrest warrant. It's like what, like court summons kind of thing. And it's like I saw one. That was the period of time when I was smoking, and then he was like, you shouldn't be smoking. Like, sorry. Then I found this thing, and he's like, when he was 20, I'm 22, right? And he was 21 or something. He's younger than me, and he came into Singapore, and he had like he was seized from him was like 8 cartons of cigarettes, like 20 bottles of whiskey. I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, shouldn't be like me. I'm like my whole life I was like, I want to be cooler than my dad. Now it's like if I can be as cool as my dad, it'll be good enough. Okay, I actually prepared a lot more, but because of Uma. Anyway, I'll end with this. I was going to talk about the internet generation. So I'm born in 1990, right? And we are the last of you guys. Trust me, the kids after us are fucked up. I mean, they're not fucked up. We always hate people younger than us, right? But they're alright, but they've never used public phones. They've never... Okay, here, I'm going to make you feel really old. You know, EZ-Link cards? You know, you look at a junior college student and you think, hey, they're like young adults, right? Junior college students have never used EZ-Link cards before. I'm sorry, never used transit link cards before. They've only used EZ-Link cards. They do not know what it's like to put a card inside and press the button. They're like, okay, last one, okay? Sorry. I prepared this mental story in my head. Okay, so, last thing, music, I'm a musician. Have you heard dubstep? Yeah! Like, so it's like this newest, coolest shit. You know, it's like, every generation has this new breed of music that nobody likes. It's like, you know, you hear like screamo like, and then the older people are like, what the fuck is that? And so I always thought that, you know, I'm too cool, I'm never gonna listen to music and think that, fuck, what the fuck is that? I'm open-minded, I like all kinds of music. But when I heard dubstep, right, it's like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, that's cool, but it's not new. I've heard it before, and you guys have heard it too. You know when? 10 years ago, when you were connecting to the internet on dial-up. Thank you very much, I'm Visa.
Folks, give it up for Visa! A fantastic debut. We hope to see him back here again. Right now, folks, closing the first half of Masala 86.